Well, I guess we'll just keep it rolling here. Chapter 1. Chapter 1, I guess we'll say, or blog number 2. What's going on, guys? Pete from listenupkid.com. I guess that's the name of it. Listen Up Kid. That's the name of the book, right? So this chapter is, or the first part of this is pretty much going to be called Don't Be an Asshole. Why? All right? Don't be an asshole. Message to you is do unto others as you want to be done to yourself. Now, I was raised Catholic. I was raised a Catholic child, Filipino, in an all-Italian neighborhood that first started off in Jersey City, New Jersey, until I came over to Belleville, New Jersey, and, we took on what Lola and Lolo. If you guys don't know what Lola and Lolo is, that means your grandparents. Sometimes, depends on the region where you're from, that Lola and Lolo be called an apu. All right, that means grandparents. And your grandparents raised me to be a very Catholic child, which means we followed the commandments to the most part. We went to church on Sundays, sat in a very crowded holiday church whenever it was Easter or Christmas or anything else where most people go in to church for no reason and get dressed up super nice. I dress like this to church, or I used to, and if I did go to church, I'd still dress this way. But as I grew up, I chose not to fully follow the Catholic religion. Not saying I am not a believer. I'm not a believer in God. I'm a believer in many things, but I also believe that I think a personal choice is more important as long as you have the guidelines, and that's what it did. Growing up in all Catholic territory, I pulled in with a lot of Catholic guilt. A lot of I shouldn't do this because X is going to happen, and then you feel guilty. And you shouldn't eat this, and it kind of like transferred into me in my other patterns of life, and that guilt kind of still sticks with me today. I feel guilty for everything. Like, it's crazy how much I feel guilty for. Like, if I drop a banana peel on the ground and I just drive away, I feel guilty, not because I feel bad for doing that, but I feel bad for that banana peel because I feel that banana peel is alive. Literally, that's how I feel. I feel guilty for walking away from someone not depositing any change, but I actually have no change. I just have a card, I have plastic. Now, if that person that was begging or asking for money had like a Venmo or had a card swiper, then maybe I could donate some money to them, but they didn't have that. And I felt guilty that I didn't get to help them at that moment. So it's little things that added on to me. But what the Catholic religion did do for me was pretty much gave me a great guideline. And I think that's what everyone needs. I think everyone needs a great guideline of life. And if that means going to church on Sunday so you have something to look forward to or something to do, if it helps you not have sex with your neighbor, if it helps you not kill somebody, it helps you believe in something higher than yourself, then perfect. That is a choice that you're going to make. And, as a parent, I'll give you every opportunity to choose whatever you want to choose. For me, I don't practice it as much as I used to. I used to pray every night. I still talk to gods. I still talk to people. I talk to you guys. I think that's more important as well. But when you believe that you're the only person there, or that there is no one higher than you, then you become kind of a self-righteous piece of shit. And that's not what I want for you. So at the end of the day, the one rule that I always take from that is don't be an asshole. That's how I found the commandment. I don't know what commandment that is, actually. Let's find out what commandment that is. Let me Google that really quick. And if you guys don't have Google, then you guys should let me know what that new do unto others. Do unto others. And let's see what commandment. Is that a commandment? Or is that the golden rule? That's the golden rule. Maybe that's not a commandment. See, that's how smart your dad is. Do unto others. So here it is. Do unto others as you would have done to you. A command based on the words of Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount. All things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. The Mosaic law contains a parallel commandment. Whatever is hurtful to you, do not do to any other person. I could keep reading this and you could listen to how Dad speaks like that. That's how I speak. That's how I read. Just so you know, I wasn't the smartest guy on the entire planet, but I am a hard worker. Okay, I'm decently smart to pass grades, but to still read out loud, I'm not that good. Anyway, moving on to the thing, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Be a nice person. That's it. Rule number one, don't be an asshole. And I want to say it like that because that's how I talk. Okay, not because I want you to be clean and I want you to be, I say don't be an asshole because that's literally how I feel. You have to, my mom and my dad, your grandparents, always taught me to be respectful to elders. Always told me to be respectful to my friends, be respectful to people, no matter what they have done to you, no matter what they do to you. You know, and that's just the golden rule, right? If you follow that rule, you will succeed in this world. Because the only thing that we could do as human beings is be human. And we all make mistakes. And we all have bad days. And we all have good days. And we all have so-so days. You know? But for us to treat another person like they are lower than us, to treat another person that they are garbage, to degrade someone in a way that's not needed for them, most people know that they aren't that good. You know, most people know of their flaws. Most people know of their negative personalities or whatever, negative things about themselves. You know, we don't have to enforce that. We don't have to let them know how shitty they are. You know, we don't have to be shitty to other people. You know, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it. You know, I keep saying because I don't know what else to say after that. Because it's pretty simple. Like, I don't think I have to say any more than don't be an asshole. Literally, if you're at the age of you don't know what an asshole is yet because no one's been an asshole to you, then don't be a stupid. I guess that's the word you could say. But still to this day, Lola and Lolo always say, treat people with respect. You know, always give people the benefit of the doubt. Someone now I'd be at a light and it'll be green and they'll cut me off and I'll go, you mother, I'll fucking hate you, you know? But I don't know what happened in their day. I don't know if they just lost their brother. I don't know if they just got a divorce. I don't know if they just found out, someone is cheating on them. You know, they might be having, this is Daisy, by the way, they might be having the worst day of their life and they just needed to get somewhere. So they just cut me off. But in my mind, I'm so involved in what I'm doing, I have to get to X or Y that I'm like, what the fuck? I want to throw pennies at you. I want to grab all my pennies out of my change dispenser. I want to throw it at them, you know? But that doesn't help anyone's situation. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. So, at the end of the day, maybe they were the asshole. But I'm not going to become more asshole-ish and ride into their realm. And it's hard, it does require a lot of discipline, which is why I do have this tattooed on my arm. If you don't know, Dad has the word discipline tattooed on his arm because I believe discipline takes you places. Discipline does take you in different directions. And to have the discipline to hold yourself back from making a stupid decision is one of the best things you could do, especially in that moment where an asshole is almost going to make me a bigger asshole. So a lot of times I kind of just don't react. I take that step back, look into what may be real fast, maybe what kind of day they're having, and I kind of just let it slide and just move on with my life, because how much of an impact does that cutoff really make? It really doesn't make a big difference. I'm probably going to get to the next light within the next 30 seconds anyway, but they cut me off, so, I'm a little pissed off. But you got to kind of shake it off, As hard as that, easy as that sounds, pretty hard. So, Lola always said, like I said, be respectful to the elders. Anyone's older than you, be respectful to them. But if they fucking touch you in any way, any manner that you don't want them to touch you, you fucking punch them directly in their dick. Or you better tell someone else about it and don't feel embarrassed of that moment. I don't know where this is coming from, nor do I care, because this is a rule. That if you're a child and anyone, or if you're a person that doesn't want to be touched in a way that they're touching you, then you better fucking tell somebody, all right? Punch them in the dick. I give you every permission to stab them in anywhere you want to stab them. Anywhere you want to stab them. But if you do stab them, get ready for a fight because they're most likely going to stab you back. So be careful with that. But for the most part, if anyone does do that to you guys, take a knife out. That's a moment of protection. Get out of there. Get out of that moment. And then tell someone, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like embarrassed because it happened to you, because this world's fucked up. Okay? This is really not going where I wanted to go, but I really don't care because I'm enjoying every minute of this this chapter, right? And I keep looking. It says here, do unto others, which is the golden rule, which I didn't know. I forgot it was the golden rule, but now I know. Explain how parents always gave and treat people with respect. Your grandparents always gave. They gave, they give, they still give now. And a lot of people in their lives, close people to them, have turned on them, have not returned the favor. I guess when you're doing a favor, you don't really expect it, but at the same time, they give a lot. They give a lot of them. They give a lot of money. They're fortunate enough that they work very hard in their lives. Very, very hard. And they still do. That's another characteristic that they gave to me, but that could be a whole nother chapter, which it is, actually. How to work hard and why we work hard is because I learned that, me and your Uncle Jay learned that from them. We learned how to hustle a lot. I hate using the word hustle, but we did. There's a lot of things that we've done in the past to try to make it and try to do it. And there's one thing that we won't do, and that's stop doing things in order to live our lives, in order to make it, in order to be whatever best version of we can be in our lifetime. And, that hard work pays off to them, and they just gave a lot of, they still do. They give a lot of their earnings. They give a lot of their lives. They give a lot of their efforts to other people, without anything in return. And most of the time they get shoved in the face back, and they, people talk shit about them because, jealousy comes into play, or, I don't know. These people are different in different ways. So, that's kind of the life that we get to live. But one thing I take from them, these dogs are, you want to see these dogs real quick? These are the other dogs. Look, that's Seabass and that's Daisy. Switches back at Bell Street with your Lola and Lolo because they want to hang out. He wanted to hang out there, so I left him there. But for the most part, they still do give, and that's one thing I know that I've adopted from them is that I give a lot of me. I don't have thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, but whatever it is I have, I give. And what I have a lot of is a lot of love, knowledge, and care, and I have that, and I give that to a lot of people, at the gym, on this channel, on whatever. If people reach out to me, I will give whatever it is I can give to them, even if it's just an opinion. I do my best to not be an asshole. At times I can be an asshole, and, inside the house I could be a really big asshole just because, I just like to work. I like to do things, and I kind of could get in a bad mood just on my own, because I get in my own head, just like you guys probably will one day. But to other people and you guys, I will never want to ever be an asshole to you guys, because that's rule number one. Just don't be that asshole. And remember to do unto others as you would want to be done to you, which means don't do anything that you wouldn't want someone to do to you. If you don't want to get punched in the face for no reason, don't punch someone in the face for no reason. If you don't ever want to get cheated on, then don't cheat on people. We all make our mistakes. We all make our decisions, and a lot of them we end up regretting. So as much as you can, just rule number one, DBAA. Don't be an asshole. See you guys later. It's Pete from PeteIsip.com/listen up. Listen up, kid. Listen up, kid. I don't know if it's at .com yet, but this is blog 2. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.